Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. This is the second stream of Wizardry 8 today. We're doing an Iron Man run on Expert, and this is all Rangers. Okay. Hey Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? See, your watch streak continues, even though I'm streaming at a weird time. Okay, what do we got? Those are
They had no fear.
the ants and highwaymen that got away last time. Going to get hunchbacked carrying this watch streaker. That's true. It's a lot of weight.
Very well. Very well.
Have your own gravitational pull. You're at like 76, 77 or something. Probably maybe more than that actually. I think you had 75 like 3 days ago, maybe 2 or 3 days. Hey Ron, welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, long time to see. Continuing the Ranger run.
Very well.
And these are the continued fight. These two guys got away. We keep scaring him with these spear
Very
bolts.
well.
We're gonna cut him off like this. Now he's gonna be trapped. Gonna go get the demon string bow. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Easter double feature, that's right. We celebrated Easter yesterday, so I'm free. You're doing well? You had a nice lazy day? That's perfect. We all need lazy days, don't we? Something over here. Highwayman level 7s again. Level are we? Let's take them on.
They were ready.
Oh, cultists. Okay, that changes things. Oh no. Level 10 cultists. Run. Game's trying to kill us. Let's hope we don't get obliterated with magic here.
Oh, the chase grows hotter.
Oh. Here comes a fireball. Ouch. And let's hope we don't get sandwiched.
With pleasure.
Summon an elemental too. Yes, run. We're running. We don't have any way of dealing with that magic.
These creatures are multiplying like rabbits.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. Wizardry decided, you've had too much fun today. Time to die. It does that from time to
Very
time.
well.
I think I'm in over my head.
I think we are getting sandwiched, by the way. Because now there's 5 rogues here, and I'm afraid they're going to be brigands. Because we can't identify them. We're going to have to get some blinds ready. Pretty rough encounter for this level of the game. It is. Yeah, that's extremely rare. Extremely rare. I can't remember the last time I got that an encounter like that on this map.
All right.
Okay.
With pleasure.
We're gonna do some risky blinds here,
Very
just
well.
in case they're coming around the corner.
Avec plaisir.
Very well. Very well.
Hoping they're behind me somewhere. Nope, they're not. Oh, okay. Phew. They're level 7s. Okay, we should be okay. As long as we can try to run past them. They're kind of blocking the whole path right now. This is not good. Earth Elemental staying back there. That's good. These guys being right here is not good. Okay. Here we go. Are you using flash powder? No. We're gonna abort his cast. And this one. He's throwing some. Okay, we're good there. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Is this actually a dangerous point? It's not usually, no. Not usually. We're having some really bad luck right here. And this guy's casting. We're gonna abort his. Okay, here we go. And we backfired.
I cannot see, so I shall rely on my sense of smell.
I share your complaint.
All right. All right.
Okay, we blinded, I
Alright.
think, 3 of these. We have one more flash powder we can throw. These guys will run. Okay, the other dropped off combat, so we should be okay. Sundays are always your favorite days, Mr. Spock? Okay, they're all blinded. In theory,
Very well.
they should all run, and our blindness should wear off at about the same time. Hey, Sastam, happy Easter. How you doing? Ron says, boy, Wizardry, it's sure isn't giving me any breaks. No, it's not. That is true.
Very well.
I have recovered.
Okay, we'll get a few free shots right now. Hopefully. Hey, Zachary and Jeff, welcome to stream. How are you guys doing? Merry Easter. And Jeff says, happy D4 day, chat. Duncan says, Jimmy now named Backfire. That's right, yeah. Was that Jimmy that did that?
I feel somewhat restored.
Jimmy?
So
Who did that?
recovered.
I feel somewhat restored.
Jimmy fumbles the flash powder. Alright. But it was more than a fumble. Backfire. Backfires earn
Very
a
well.
rename. Fumbles I can live with, but backfires, no. Jimmy says, I was aiming at Duncan. D40. Okay, here we go. At least the cultists are behind us for now. We're gonna have to deal with that later, though. So that's gonna be rough. Alright, they're all gonna come back. So let's see what kind of crowd control we can do on them. Let's get our scroll of haste going. I think it'd be a good round to get some stamina back.
With pleasure.
Sneeze powder.
With
Increase
pleasure.
your chance to hit a slight amount. Okay, that's good. Probably got to try to blind him again. Way to blow it, Jimmy, Mr. Spock says, yeah. What is his throwing? Let me look. Okay, he has 0 throwing. That's my fault. We're not going to rename him. He should not have had flash powder. I should have checked on that. Jimmy, we're going to cut you some slack there. I think everyone else has, yeah, 26, 23. Claus has 0. Everybody else has in the 20s. We're cutting Jimmy slack there. That was user error.
Then the hero.
Hey, Claus, welcome. How you doing? Because there will be many instruments of destruction at disposal. Yeah? Yeah. Many instruments of backfire.
I'm not feeling like myself.
Mr. Spock says, highwaymen appear to be pretty far from the highway, if you ask me. True.
Very well.
Okay. We're going to do some crowd control again. Someone that has a good chance. That won't backfire. Unless I'm completely out, which I very well may be. Okay. We're gonna take a cast chance.
All right.
Power 1. If we backfire that, it won't last too long. Okay, good. That'll give us some breathing room. These two should run. Good. And then it should wear off within a round, maybe 2 of them. He's still blind. We're still blind. Perfect. Get some stamina.
With pleasure.
All right.
Ron says maybe they're called that because they're high, i.e. tall. And Mr. Spock says it will be 4:20 soon here, Ron. Not that I partake.
I feel somewhat restored.
Okay, now they're gonna come back, but that bought us some time. Another bard instrument, or a bard cloak. Look, Ron, every time we're getting a special bard artifact. Without bards.
Could I have something to shoot?
Really?
I feel somewhat restored.
That overloads him. It's okay. Let's split it. There we go. Shoot him in the back. I so need some Viper arrows.
All right.
This box says, I like the music fact you shared yesterday, speaking of bards. The bard's tale choice of music affects the gateway speed. Oh yeah. Yeah, in the Bard's Tale trilogy, the
Very
Sanctuary score song increase your chance to win. I always forget that.
He was victorious. Oh!
Okay.
À votre service.
Here.
Okay, let's see if we can get back to the monastery.
So he recovered.
Get that demon string bow. And you know what? Before we do that, let's make sure everyone's replenished. And let's look for some heavy heals. Superman potions, that could be useful. Ron says the drums in Bard's Tale just affects you out. OG game sanity. Mr. Spock says, I can't say Wizardry or Bard's Tale earns any points for excellent soundtrack or any of the Gold Box games. Yeah, Wizardry 8 actually is pretty darn good. The Bard's Tales is simple but good. Any moderate heals? Let's see if I have enough skill to merge these.
Magnificent!
Nice.
Splendid.
Heavy, heavy, heavy. Where are you?
How exciting!
Moderates.
All right.
Moderates.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Fantastico.
Perfect. And then powders. We need more flash powder. Sneeze. Alright, that works. Wizardry, Rapix, the castle theme is tremendous, Ron says. Yeah, Arnica's got good music too. I mean, none of them are as good as Heroes of Might and Magic 3's music. That music is super good. Might and Magic 6 also has pretty good soundtrack. Well, that's cool. Zachary likes the Pool of Radiance music. Silence, in other words. Paul says, I like the DS in the arena before at CC before he could kill Altheides. Okay. And jumped into the cam drive while castle portaling to interrupt the script. Getting trolled. Now you're standing in front of Bella and try to lure him away with a summon elemental turned hostile. On DOS PC, there is music for Pool of Radiance? No, there's no music in Pool of Radiance on DOS. First has your Bonza's music. That was the first one on the DOS version. Okay, here we go. Wheel key.
Something is creeping around.
Uh-oh. What the heck was that? I thought I just saw something on the right. Are they in the water? They're below us. They're below us in the water, these wolf spiders. Okay. Let's see if we can get them to go away.
This battle will be short
What
and
the?
simple.
They cheated. They got up here all of a sudden. They teleported up onto the bridge. Okay, the Amiga version of Pool Radiance has music. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I knew the DOS version didn't. Because I've played that game so many times. Okay, this fight may be tricky.
Let us be predator.
Here we go. Silence, go for it. Saying I don't like. I don't like that at all. Okay. Gonna do this. Until that wears off. I don't think she's insane. We can use artifacts potentially. Let's use this. Amulet Snake. And it says, just make it yourself. Boop, 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 dee doo doo.
Better.
Yeah. The DOS PC speaker. Okay, you can put yours back. Ah, Joy, now we're blinded.
Blind as a kitten. Right you are.
With pleasure.
Much better.
You out of arrows? No.
Very well.
The Commodore 64 version also has music.
Better.
Claus says you can call it music. Oh my gosh, this is a pain.
So we recovered.
Yeah, you recovered temporarily.
With pleasure.
Do something useful. There you go. Okay,
I
one
feel
down.
somewhat restored.
Now, can these noobs hit him from here? There we go. 8 points. 15 left. There we
I
go.
feel somewhat restored.
A splendid victory.
Much better.
Ron says, more like hack spiders. Yeah, they did. They hacked. Hacked their way to the top. Mr. Spock says, what's the Go Box game I'm thinking of with the PC speaker theme on the title screen? Most of them have that. You're probably thinking of Curse of the Azure Bonds. The one I've been playing recently is Secret of the Silver Blades. And that one also has the sounds, the music. Okay. This sword, going to equip here on claws. Ron says characters won't change weapons if they're insane. They will. I locked it. If you click this little button here, it locks into place the weapon. So a trick you can do is, without using an equip action in combat, just dump the ammo into your inventory. If you don't have a slot there, you can drop it on the ground. Then click lock. That doesn't work if they're turn coded. If they're turn coded, you can't go in there, but if it's just a regular insanity, you can do that.
Here.
And of course, it only works on ranged weapons. Claus says, I tested a ton of music, ARM 109 different campaign jingles. What I found that the best is something from Open XCOM, X-Files for the Bayesian underwater areas.
Trapped.
Yes.
That's cool. You handcuff their weapon to him. Yeah. Really? This is what we get for our reward. A poignard and 6 bullets.
Here now, that's better. I feel somewhat restored.
Seems about right.
Much better.
Trapped.
Ron says, hey, at least you didn't get 5 bullets. True. Turncoat and insane would not be fun.
I feel very...
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I've ever had turncoat and
I don't
insanity
feel
at the same
right.
time. That could actually turn out to be an advantage if you're turncoat insane, because when you're insane, you can sometimes babble incoherently. So then the turncoated character will not attack yourself.
Ill.
Oh, here we go. We actually got something useful. A granite ring. Nice. Gives a little earth resistance. Oh, our resistances are so bad. They're so bad.
Here.
So we got 3 useful things. We got the sword, we got the
Yes?
demon string, we got a
À
granite
votre
ring.
service.
Let's go visit birds while we're out here. Are the rewards random? Yes, somewhat. Yeah, there's different like criteria set on treasure chests, and
Got some new stuff.
some of them you get better stuff based on your level. There's a bunch of factors. But in the chests, there's set items in some, there's random in some, and some are a mix. Okay, let's see. Cloak will sell later when we identify it. Some more money out of it. Stuff I want to keep. Let's get rid of. Yeah. They kind of answered your question there a bit, Mr. Spock. It's not completely random. There are set items like a list per chest or per monster, so you can narrow in on what types of items are in there. I think, gosh, I'm tempted to buy some stink bombs. Let's get 5 stink bombs.
Come back and farewell.
I have recovered.
Now, Wizardry 6 and 7, interestingly enough, is different with how their random stuff works. It's tied to the item ID in a range. So you can actually, if you had 50 similar items that you want to have potential, it only takes up 1 slot to do that.
The chase begins.
Ooh, metallic slimes. Wow, okay. This will be some training. This will be some training.
With pleasure.
So anyway, you can and actually, depending on how you configure that, you can get more items, but you give up control of more specific items. So with the Wizardry one, you could have a huge list and have totally different IDs in there. With the Wizardry 6 engine, you're limited to, like, I want to say something like maybe 6 to 7 items, and then the Wizardry 7 engine gives you an extra 2, I think, that you get to work with per chest. Ron says the set containers thing also applies to the pickpocket chances, which makes them effectively worthless. Paul says the game is designed to not give you the whole range of potential loot. The random number generation won't just cut it. Seems fine as long as the list doesn't stink. Yeah. It made it a little hard for me when I wanted to add a bunch of new items. In 6 and 7, I had to refactor a bunch of the IDs, the internal IDs. It was a real pain in the butt. It was kind of a mess with how a lot of them were. Man, we're really doing a lot of damage to these. I guess they only have a 50% reduction.
Very well.
Ah, cloak. Oh no, it's fur leggings. It looks like a cloak. Oh, these weigh 19. I think these are cursed. They'll be worth some money though. Also, some people complain about the design, but I really like it. Bad chest contents are also because the lock pickers need more chests to train the skill than party to get them.
Very well.
You needed afraid. Don't be afraid.
So we recover.
Very well.
Much better.
It's male. It says freeze for its life, or his life. Not its.
That's the ticket.
Okay, let's rest. Yeah, look at that. Nice training.
Much better.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. So we're done with this area. Next stop will be Ani Base Camp. You have to try to get through those cultists. Hopefully they either despawned or left. Because there's no way we could fight that. If I had Dust to Desiccation, maybe. Even that would be scary, really scary. The throwing's not quite good enough to do that very well. Crusher crabs. I think we could probably deal with these, but it's gonna be rough. Can't identify any of that. Okay.
How exciting!
Magnificent! Magnificent!
I'm sure everybody has a bunch of heavy heals.
Gracias.
Alright. What else we got? Potion of haste, yes. Cure poison, pick-me-ups, yes. Heavy stamina, yes. Okay. Classes Demon String and Mystic Arrows did really shine in the Rampage on the AP Chaos Path. Oh, I can imagine. Well, the Demon String doing double damage against demons, and Mystic Arrows are incredibly strong. I could see that. Ron says, have you ever gone back to the monastery late game? I'm curious what kind of monsters would start to be in there. Yes, I have. They peak around vampire bats and like these liquid metal slimes. They don't get that much stronger than that. Yeah, flesh-eating slimes, like Claude said. They're probably considered the toughest, yep. Which is about level 14.
They were
Oh, there's
ready
4
for
of
battle.
them. Okay. Let's try to get some nausea.
All right.
Avec plaisir.
I think I'm gonna use... Did I use the animal static? No.
With
Okay,
pleasure.
I got a plan.
Avec plaisir.
Let's let them get closer. We're gonna try to get fear on each of them. With the fear bolts, there's a pretty good chance of doing that. They're gonna be too far to probably hit
With
right now.
pleasure.
Let's do that. And everybody else in with this one. Okay, perfect. We got nausea on all 4 of them. That's gonna help. Let's do some devil
All right.
dust.
Very well.
Oh my gosh, look at the hit points. One of them gagged, that's good news. So you shoot
With
this
pleasure.
one. Pause, you shoot this one.
With pleasure.
And doesn't matter which one you shoot. Here we go. Gosh, I don't like this at all. Look here. I think we might have one more attack on someone. Oh. Are they aiming back there? I think they were.
With pleasure.
Ooh, nausea.
All right.
Let the pain begin. No penetration. Good. Wasn't bad. Just afraid of getting knocked out here. Yeah, that one's afraid. Good. Go ahead and use a heavy heal.
Avec plaisir.
And you shoot this one.
With pleasure.
Devil dust. Let's go this direction.
All right.
How many hit points? 68, yep. Says 10 fallen conscious. No fear.
All right.
Let's try to take this one down first, I guess. Okay. 54, 46.
All right.
Jimmy falls unconscious. Need to put someone else over there. Goodness.
All right.
Pleasure.
Isaac. All right.
Yeah, unconsciousness. Do we have smelling salts? Bring him back.
With pleasure.
Back.
Avec plaisir.
Ah,
What did you do? You fought like a lioness.
I.
raise him soon.
All right.
Plus, as a reforged, the reforged mad, there is a 10-legged level 95 spider on the monastery beach named Badeg. Just like the Wizardry 7 monster. Let's see.
All right.
Ooh, critical hit.
Though the stillness of death do not glory.
Okay, that was rough.
Yes? Yes?
And there's a good chance we still have the cultists out here. Plus, the game decided that she's not worth the smelling salts.
Here.
Smelling salts. Speaking of which, do I have them all? Nope. Okay. I may use a tincture of shadows here in a bit. I never did get this granite potion either, because I was too worried about the enemies. There we go.
There.
He's got two. Let's do this here. Okay. It is intended to be the Wizardry 7 Brahma bag, but it doesn't really look like the Wizardry 7 icon. It's much tougher. You think it's the second or third toughest encounter? Oh, wow. So I take it you don't start at the monastery in Reforged? Or you just can't get to that spot? Whoa!
For their lives.
Oh no. Oh no. This is really bad.
All right.
This is really bad. Oh, I'm so bad at casting Blinding Flash.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Avec plaisir.
We're gonna get surrounded here.
Very well. All right.
Hopefully it'll be the throwing kind. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, we might be able to run. We can run.
Avec plaisir.
See if we can make it back to the monastery. Well, it says for Reforged you don't start at the beach. And you can only get there much later. Best not be level 20 plus before going there.
With pleasure.
Yeah, those level 10 brigands will tear you up. I don't have enough area of effect magic to deal with them. And my blinding flash is not going to work very well, because I will probably backfire it.
Very well.
Okay, good, they're retreating. Why is Arnica Road trying to kill me so much? I may have to grind in the monastery, unfortunately. Get to a higher level and then come back here.
Very well.
There's a chance they can despawn or go somewhere else. But this is the second level 10 that they've thrown at me. The 2 cultists and now these brigands.
With pleasure.
I'm surprised I don't run into a Queen Anne at this point. Level 11 Queen Anne. How close are we to level up? Yeah, we're gonna go level up to at least 9. I expect I have to do this, but yeah, I actually loaded the Reforged mod several years ago, and it looked so weird to me. Like the graphics and everything, it looked really bad where you started. But I don't know if that was the version I had or what. It was hard to describe. You kind of see part of the monastery look, it looked like, but everything was real dark and almost looked like memory glitches or something. I don't know how to describe it. But I watched BioGoo play a good amount of it.
This battle will be short.
It seemed like in game it was just so ridiculous, the number of attacks. Like
Avec plaisir.
these things that shot guns or whatever, these futuristic things. Like, I don't know, it just didn't look appealing with the number of attacks and things that you had to wait on.
I feel somewhat restored.
But that's all the experience I had with Reforged.
So he recovered. I feel somewhat restored.
Okay, tiny bit of training. And I thought I remember Biogu complaining that the monsters were all such high level compared to you that basically ruins magic. I don't know if that's true or not, but I thought I remember him saying that. It'd be easier for me to go into the basement and do this. I like fighting here because they're all stuck in one small spot. It seems like sometimes the game doesn't want to generate many enemies. Here we go. Ah, pestilent rats. Really? Did not expect that. I was hoping for slimes. This sucks. Okay.
All right.
These can disease you. Alchemy, I don't think it's good enough to make cure disease potions for it.
With pleasure.
Good news is they're pretty easy to hit.
Nothing surpasses the thrill of the hunt.
He was victorious!
It's actually not much experience either. Considering how dangerous they are with the disease.
Very well.
I need ammunition to hunt with.
Poisoned. Do I even have any arrows? Got these arrows, not sure what they are.
Avec plaisir.
Here now.
Oh, they're viper arrows. Nice. Plus, there's a bunch of counters, and a few more are indeed overpowered level, and are immune to magic until I fixed it with 6 OP spells. 630 or 360 spell points per power level.
With pleasure.
They also give you 360 mana on selection. Yeah, why did they do that though? I mean, like, what was the reasoning behind making them take that many hits? It just seems like that adds tedium.
Feeling like myself.
Diseased.
Yes?
I assume this is cure disease.
Very well.
Okay, good.
Instead, rejoice that we are still alive.
Yeah, that's not enough
I feel
experience for
somewhat
them.
restored. Here.
Yes.
Experience scam.
Yes?
Let's go get some regular arrows. Juan says that doesn't sound very fun.
Got some new.
Okay, let's see. Regular junk arrows. Regular junk corals. Let's get some more stink bombs. Okay. Resurrection.
Come back in. Farewell.
So we need about 20,000 experience to level up. Let's go in the basement.
Our hero sees something on the horizon.
The fur is
Oh,
really about
okay.
to fly now.
Yeah, the fur is gonna fly. Okay.
With pleasure.
These are much harder than the metallic ones. How do I want to do this? Poisoned it. Good. Paralyzed. I don't know where these other four are. That's a bit concerning. Okay, they're over here. These are metallic, I think.
With pleasure.
Back up here. Yeah, emerald. Ugh.
With pleasure.
See if we can get one to walk into the door here. Ron says making monsters harder by increasing hit points and damage, etc. is easier, but it may not always be the best way for a challenge. Yeah, completely
With
agree.
pleasure.
That's what a lot of JRPGs do. And then it makes the older stuff useless, and I'm not a fan of that. That's why I refactored the Bard's Tale 2 and 3. Fixed all of those problems. It got ridiculous. It got to the point where they're like some monsters at 8,000 hit points. Like, yeah, let's cast a Star Flare that does 20 damage to a 8,000 hit point enemy. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Spock. He says sometimes it just makes the battles longer and more tedious.
Very well.
True, true. Okay, good. This one's blocking the way now. So now we should be able to do this. Wow, really?
Very well.
class says the high levels shall ensure a few monsters are nearly immune to magic or side effects from weapons, hit points, attack rating. The level may say high, but in melee, it's like standard enemies. Yeah, exactly. No, it makes sense for if you do it very rarely. If it's on a lot of things, then in my opinion, that's not a good way to do it. Poison's doing some good work. Let's bring this guy back.
With pleasure.
I remain dominant. Here now, that's better.
We're not doing that. I don't want 2 shots.
Avec plaisir.
I feel so much restored.
Now we just got one. Good. Fear on him. When I say one, there's one in the way.
With pleasure.
Coward and fear. Perfect. Three shots.
I feel
Coward and fear again.
With pleasure.
very
Oh,
well.
you dropped something. A scroll. There's some darts. Poison darts.
With pleasure.
I like hearing the poison. The jiggling from the poison.
With pleasure.
Find peekaboo with him. Trying to get him to step in the doorway. There we go.
Very well.
This poison damage has done so much damage to this over time. It's probably taken at least 60 damage from poison.
Avec plaisir.
Sam says, I was working on one of my computers a little while ago when one of its power cables caught fire. Oh no. Holy moly, did you, assuming you got put out? That's why you haven't been chatting much? Man, that sounds scary. I had a computer once in a desk, wooden desk. Back in the 80s and 90s, they made like special slots for computers and then you'd have holes coming outside. Anyway, long story short, the power supply blew on that. And I was in there once and I just see a streak of fire shoot out that hole in the back. It goes. It didn't catch anything on fire, but I remember when I saw that happen, I am never putting a computer inside one of those wooden desks Never again.
With pleasure.
You blew it out? Oh man. It was one of those stupid 4-pin Molex to floppy power adapters. Oh wow.
With pleasure.
That's scary. Ron says, ironic that the poison is affecting the slimes. That is. Yeah, poison's interesting in this game, how it works. Like, once the poison is on the enemy,
Oh, that's better.
resistance doesn't do anything.
All right.
It's the resistance is just to try to help prevent getting poison, period. But once it's on there, you take full damage for its strength until it gradually wears off. There's a streak of fire along the wire. Oh wow, that's so scary. Just imagine if you weren't home. Ugh. One reason to always spend more money on a good power supply, like that's worth spending money on, in electric cords and power charges. Always worth paying a lot more. Just for the safety.
These creatures
With
are
pleasure.
multiplying like
With
rabbits.
pleasure.
Scroll of haste. Nice. I had just plugged in to test one of those cheap M2
Very
USB
well.
cards. Made a loud pop when it turned on. Oh man. Bet that gave you a heart attack. Ooh, 10,000 experience. Almost gets us to the next level. We'll do one more. Kill one more of these. Let's go hunt it down.
This dust-up will be
With
dead
pleasure.
easy.
He's still poisoned. 12 hit points. Buzz says, scariest thing here was a SMD capacitor of a naked notebook board blowing up. So the board itself blew up? That's, yeah, that is scary. Sadstam says the computer still works though, so at least nothing I got damaged. Ooh, sheesh. I'd back it up immediately. Sounds scary. Well, I have no idea where that green slime went, the emerald slime. He ran so far away. It's like that 80s song, and I ran so far away. There he is.
Very well.
Oh no, these are different.
With pleasure.
These are just low level obnoxious.
With pleasure.
Yeah, it is funny how much dirt they can spill out. I agree. Dust. Testam says that the test computer didn't have any drives plugged in. Ah, okay. Good.
Very well.
With pleasure.
I have no idea where that emerald slime went. Might have despawned. There's more. Pustulant, okay.
Very well.
It'll give us decent experience.
I need ammunition to hunt with. Avec plaisir. Avec plaisir.
Would have sucked to broke it. The boards are about $2,000 to replace. Oh man. Yeah, that is good. That it did not break. Just run-of-the-mill arrows. Okay. Close. Oh, look at that. 4,000 experience. That's all we need. Slime hunting. Definitely get some in here. Alright, let's see how everybody's doing with ammo. 21. Six. Alright, looks good.
Here. Wow. Nothing wants to spawn. Okay, here we go.
About to fly now.
Emerald.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Avec plaisir.
Try to let this paralysis wear off.
All right.
Much better. With pleasure.
Very
With
well.
pleasure.
Very well.
Ah,
All right.
that's gonna take forever. I'm gonna clear it. Oh, wow. As soon as I say that, it came on. Crazy. Yeah, the door gives them good coverage based on your
Very
position.
well.
It's kind of like castle turrets. People outside have a hard time shooting the people that are inside. People inside can shoot anybody they want, pretty much. Ooh, critical hit. Nice.
Here now, that's better.
We're just going right up to it. Melee attack is weaker than its ranged. This will be our level up.
I've been knocked around a bit.
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
Knocked it out. That's the demon strength. It didn't even last a round.
With pleasure.
Is it out of stamina? Oh, it's out of stamina. Weird.
He was victorious!
Look at that. 12,000.
My inborn skills continue to evolve.
Our hero.
Much better.
Yes?
You get some Cure Lesser Condition training, too.
I feel somewhat restored.
Mistakes build character. Just be more careful next time, huh?
I am as blind as a kitten.
Mistakes build character. Just be more
Yes?
careful next
Backfiring
time,
and
huh?
causing conditions like blindness.
I feel somewhat restored.
À votre service.
That's a bit better.
Yes.
Here now, that's better. Yes?
Si, à votre service.
Yes?
Yes.
Here.
Okay.
I have recovered.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he.
Level 9. Vitality and Dexterity on Saz. I think I'm going to save my spell for a couple levels. Acid Splash could come in handy, though, if I can't seem to hit the enemies. I'm going to get Acid Splash. If there's some enemy that has ridiculous dodge that I can't hit. Help. Artifacts is 33. Let's do throwing.
I feel somewhat.
Claws is getting dexterity and senses. Same deal. Acid splash. Artifacts is 40. Let's put a little in water. Strength and dexterity on Duncan. Jimmy. Strength and dexterity. .52 ranged combat, nice. Okay, D4T, we're doing speed and dexterity. Throwing, artifacts. And failure, i.e. harm. Acid splash. Throwing a 33. Okay. I want to see how our blinding flash looks now. Yellow, orange, yellow, 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 orange. Okay. I had the lights block a train fire. I don't think you can just train it when there's... No, you can't. Not when there's no enemies. The sonic boom one you could. Alright, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna level grind. And let's see if that's enough to get us through Arnica Road. Hopefully those brigands are long gone. And the cultist. Cultists, there's two. Looks pretty dangerous. The blinding flash, yeah. Yeah, it's awful. Okay, more crusher crabs, level 8. Should be able to do this.
This battle will be
3,
short
okay.
and
Perfect.
simple.
This will actually be a good time to do some training
Alright.
with our blinding flash.
With pleasure.
If we blind ourselves, but we
Very
blind
well.
them also, wear off pretty quickly.
Avec plaisir.
With pleasure.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Everybody target. Got one backfired.
I am blind, he cried.
We didn't blind them at all.
I hear you, friend.
Now it's showing orange. Even though it was yellow before. Blind scam.
All right.
With pleasure.
Just back up.
So he
Very well.
recovered.
I feel somewhat restored.
Much better.
Very well. Very well.
So don't try to excuse the questionable player decisions by naming someone backfire. Yeah, I don't do it unless when I go to cast it's light green. If it's light green and someone fails, it backfires on that.
Very well.
They'll be renamed. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. Let's see, 80. This one.
All right.
Actually, they're extended, but they're just barely in extended range, yes. So that will work.
All right. All right. Rocinante. All right.
Avec plaisir.
Let's try another blind. Yellow.
All right. Ooh. Rocinante.
There's okay. Fizzle's okay.
All right. Very well. Rocinante.
And these guys are blind resistant. Fire magic, there we go. Got it to 4.
Here.
Yes.
Here.
I'll go ahead and use a magic nectar.
Yes.
Okay. Let's hope these brigands and cultists are wrong. I'm gonna sneak around though because
Very well.
they tend to surround me.
Very well. All right. Very well. All right.
With pleasure.
Avec plaisir.
Okay, coast is clear.
With pleasure.
Coast is still clear.
With pleasure.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Well, it says, why use magic nectar on an elf? Every 40 combat rounds, they regenerate 1 magic. Because I don't want the stream to be super boring.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Okay, so far so level 9s. This is probably those darn cultists again. Let me see what's out here.
Look, something's moving over there.
Rogues. Alright, I don't see a cultist there. I think I'm going to use a tincture of shadows. And we're going to try to run by them.
Here now. Something's creeping up on us.
Everyone ready to
Avec
fight?
plaisir.
If you recall correctly, every 30 turns for a fairy. Or 13 turns. That's pretty quick, actually. I fight these in a corner. Let's see if I can see the 3. Yeah, level 9s. Level 7s, yeah, we could definitely do this. I'm gonna take a quick break here, guys. Be back in about 5 minutes. Hey everyone, I am back. We'll play for another 15-20 minutes or so. So I get this to show up properly. Windows 8.1 doesn't like alt tabbing out of Wizardry.
Very well.
Okay. Mr. Spock says the place is just infested with cultists. We'll get a few pot shots at these guys and then we'll run to this corner. We'll see if they're the throwing type.
With pleasure.
Hopefully they're the melee type. Looks like they are. At least this group. Duncan says Windows Vista or bust. Oh my gosh, Windows Vista. I think some people would say bust.
With pleasure.
Or Windows ME, remember that one? That had so many problems too. No, Windows 8.1 hasn't got updates for a really long time. As long as you don't go to shady sites and do shady things, you don't really need to get any of those
Our hero
updates.
sees something on horizon.
Wizardry 8 is best played on Windows XP, Claus says. Grab video and audio inputs with second machine to record the stream. You already just use the virtual machine.
Very well.
It's even easier. My virtual stream, here's My Magic 3 on the Windows XP machine.
I feel awful.
I like how when the guy dies, he goes, "Oh." I'm like, "Oh, shucks, I was just killed." Stamina's getting low.
Here now, that's better.
With pleasure.
All right.
Gosh, I hate to waste stamina potions.
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
Need to do it though. fumbles the amulet of static. Backfired it. It didn't reach us.
With pleasure.
What is his artifacts? 36, and he backfires a level 1 spell. Power 6. Come on.
Do not glory in death. Instead, rejoice that we are still alive.
Still one left out there.
Much better.
Here. Yes?
Where he went. Get to this corner here.
Find things.
Actually, I will pick these up. Normally, I wouldn't worry about normal arrows, but I'm so low on ammo. Let's see. Some out of hunter corals. What else we got here? Some. Totally out of arrows. 10. Split. Okay, that works.
Find things.
Find things. See if we can sneak by Bogart. Really have much arrows to deal with him.
This battle will
All
be
right.
short and simple.
Seekers. See how everybody's doing with their attacks. 2 attacks. If everybody can shoot 2 attacks now. And once we get our speed up and initiative, then we should start getting 2 swings per attack. This would be a good time to train
Very
acid
well.
splash for a round.
With pleasure.
Avec plaisir.
Very well.
With pleasure.
All right.
Very well.
Forest mates. McCorb and EP Men Guild, welcome to the stream. I just saw you guys followed me a little while ago. You're still on here, sorry about that. Okay. Woodsman's Axe, those are good against plants. It's two-handed, so it's not the best. It's heavy too.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I think this is a good place to call it tonight. That was great
À
progress.
votre service.
A little rough with the Arnica Road for a while there, but I think we made it.
Here.
Once we get to Impani Base Camp, then we can get some more ammo again. I know he has hunter corals. I don't think he has very good arrows. I know he's got good stones, but we're not doing those. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.